Imagine being inside your house, sleeping around midnight when you hear somebody rustling around outside. You go to the door to investigate, then all of a sudden that person shoots you through the window of your home. That's exactly what happened to 62-year-old retiree Dick Tench. Police body cam footage shows a South Carolina deputy shooting Tench through a window in his home, and the video doesn't jibe with the initial account from authorities. And the Greenville County Sheriff's Office acknowledged as much more than 6 weeks after the shooting. Tench was inside his Simpsonville home when a deputy opened fire. Tench, who survived 2 gunshot wounds, appears to be unaware it was a cop who shot him, judging from his exchange with the deputy following the incident. In a deleted June 14th statement posted to Facebook, the Greenville County Sheriff's Office said the homeowner, quote, pulled the door open and pointed a handgun directly at the deputy, prompting the deputy to open fire. Police say Deputy Kevin Azara saw Dick Tench pointing a gun from inside his home. Sheriff's spokesman Lieutenant Ryan Flood repeated the narrative during an interview where he said this.
When the deputy knocked or rang the doorbell, made contact at the door, gentleman came to the door, jerked it open immediately, presented and pointed a gun directly at the deputy, at which time the deputy returned with fire.
Asked if the deputy properly identified himself or if the man fired any shots from inside his home, Flood told reporters he didn't know. He said, quote, I do know that when the deputy knocked or rang the doorbell, made contact at the door, the gentleman came to the door, jerked it open immediately, presented and pointed a gun directly at the deputy, at which time the deputy returned with fire. And of course, that was a lie. The video you're about to see comes from the Greenville County Sheriff's Office YouTube channel. First thing you notice is they have about a 75 or 80% dislike ratio on this video. And as is typical of individuals who claim to protect and serve the public, they've disabled the comments because they have no desire to hear the criticisms of the public they claim to protect and serve. But in spite of their censorship tactics, you can still leave a comment on this or any URL anywhere on the entire internet by copying and pasting the URL into a website called Dissenter. When I copy the Greenville County Sheriff's Office video URL into Dissenter, I can now comment on the video. And anybody who uses Dissenter will be able to see the comment you left and make a comment of their own. I'll leave the link to the Greenville County Sheriff's Office video and Dissenter in the description for you. I've already posted my comment over there, and I look forward to seeing your comments. Here's the video.
Hello everyone, I'm Lieutenant Ryan Flood, PIO at the Greenville County Sheriff's Office. This critical incident community briefing will provide you with information about an officer-involved shooting that occurred at 305 East Crest Drive in Simpsonville on June 14, 2019. In a moment, you will see relevant video footage and photographs. You will hear a 911 call from an alarm company, radio transmissions, and learn of additional facts that will help provide an accurate overview of what we know occurred at this time of the investigation. The Greenville County Sheriff's Office conducts comprehensive investigations relating to officer-involved shootings, and these investigations may require investigators to conduct extensive interviews, review video and audio recordings, and possibly analyze forensic evidence. Consistent with all officer-involved shootings, we do not draw any conclusions about whether the deputy's actions were consistent with our policies and in accordance with the law until the investigation has been thoroughly completed. A brief disclaimer. The content you're about to see and hear may be disturbing to some viewers. When deputies are put in a position that requires them to use physical force to effect an arrest or defend themselves against a threat, the actions can be graphic and difficult to watch. In addition, some of the language heard in this video might be viewed as strong and offensive. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, I'm Captain Brown of the Greenville County Sheriff's Office, Office of Professional Standards. I'm going to provide you with a brief summary of an officer-involved shooting that took place at 305 East Crest Drive in Simpsonville. On June 13th at around 11:49 p.m., the Greenville County Dispatch Center received a call from an alarm company regarding a panic alarm activation from the residents of 305 East Crest Drive. The alarm company attempted to make contact with the owner of the cell phone, but did not receive an answer. The alarm company then notified the Greenville County Dispatch Center. The county dispatcher also attempted to make contact with the owner of the cell phone without success. A deputy was then dispatched to the home at around 11:54 p.m. Here is the phone call recording from the alarm company, followed by the corresponding radio broadcast.
Greenville County Sheriff's Office, Unit 321.
Hi, this is Donna from 5-Star Urgent Response requesting assistance for a subscriber in Simpsonville, South Carolina.
What's the address?
It's going to be 305 East Crest Drive.
East Crest Drive?
Yes.
Okay, what is it in reference to?
So we received an open silent line, but there is no answer on callback.
Okay, and do you have a cross street or intersection?
I have the nearest cross street as Plantation Drive.
Is it coming from a vehicle, the residence, or what?
It looks to be a panic alarm from a cell phone activation?
Echo 15, Greenville.
Echo 15, was it?
Copy of 1044 Bravo from 305 East Crest Drive.
Just after midnight, the first deputy arrived on scene and rang the doorbell, but was unable to make contact with anybody inside. As the deputy proceeded to walk off the front porch to begin the perimeter check of the home, he noticed movement from inside and returned to the front door to further investigate. As the deputy returned to the front door, he noticed a man through the window on the left side of the door. The man, who was later identified as the homeowner, was seen on the deputy's body-worn camera and observed by the deputy holding a gun. Body-worn cameras are used by all officers assigned to field duties. They are typically worn at chest level and give general perspective of what was within the camera's field of view. Once activated, the recording goes back 30 seconds in an effort to capture sudden incidents. The audio, however, does not begin recording until 30 seconds into the segment. This particular incident recording began after the deputy initially stepped off the front porch. According to the deputy, after noticing the man inside, he illuminates him with his flashlight, and as he did so, the man, who was initially walking away from the front door, turned and pointed his gun at him. In an effort to defend himself against a perceived threat, the deputy fired his issued weapon as he retreated off the porch and subsequently struck the individual multiple times. After a brief communication exchange between the deputy and the homeowner, the deputy entered the residence and began to provide medical attention until EMS arrived on scene.
Sheriff's Office! Drop the gun now! Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Throw that gun out the door! Throw the gun out the door! Yeah, throw the gun out the door. Let me see your hands.
Who are you?
Yeah, you pointed a gun at me.
Who are you?
The sheriff's office.
What are you here for?
Because we got an alarm call.
Oh my God, call the cops, please.
I am the cops.
Call the ambulance, please.
All right, where's the gun? Where's the gun? All right, don't move it. Are you the only one here?
What's wrong with you, man?
I'm up here.
Bob, call the cops. My God, what's wrong with you? Get the ambulance here.
Where are you hit?
And my groin and my fucking chest. The fuck you doing, man?
You pointed a gun at me, man.
You were in my house.
Greenville, send me 1051.
I
I rang your doorbell because we got an alarm call.
Bad on my groin.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Dang, you don't
10-4. Come here, hold this light.
Get the ambulance here, man. I'm gonna
They're
fucking
coming.
die.
They're coming. Just stay
You
with
shot
me.
me here and you shot me here.
All right.
Oh my God.
Just take some deep breaths.
Fuck!
What? What is
I
going
saw lights and I heard a doorbell ring and I got it with my gun. I'm a concealed weapons guy.
Okay.
Get the ambulance here, man. I'm gonna die.
No,
Hurry.
you're not. You're not going to die.
Have you called the
Is the ambulance coming?
They're coming. They're coming.
I'm on my feet. I'm sleeping up. I got my fucking CPAP.
Somebody hit a panic alarm for the love of God.
Nobody here.
What's the address here?
305 East Crest Drive.
That's where it came in from.
We don't have an alarm. We don't have an alarm.
Well, that's what we
Come
got
on,
this
man. I'm
much
bleeding
for.
really bad.
All right, hang on.
Come on.
Hang on. This is going to hurt.
No,
okay?
it's up. It's higher.
It's higher?
It's higher.
Let me see.
Shot me right here, dude.
Okay.
You motherfucker. Why did you do that?
Because you pointed a gun at me,
Dude,
man.
you came to my house at 12 o'clock at night. I'm sleeping. God damn, I gotta protect my house. Oh my God. Get the ambulance.
Go ahead.
Man, I'm gonna die.
They're coming. They're coming.
You motherfucker. I can't believe you did this to me.
I'm good. This guy's got 2 gunshot wounds.
The fuck? I can't believe you did this to me, man.
Okay, we're not going to talk about this right now. We're going to focus on keeping you alive, okay? So take some deep breaths and calm down, and you're going to be okay, all right?
For the next several minutes, first aid was provided to the man until EMS arrived on scene and subsequently transported him to the hospital for medical treatment. The individual has since been released from the hospital and is recovering from his wounds. At this time in the investigation, we have learned that the panic alarm was received from a cell phone medical assist app from an occupant inside the residence. However, there was no immediate emergency that was needed. The individual who was shot was not charged with any crime, and therefore his information and identity will not be released as part of this video. A Smith & Wesson .38 caliber pistol was recovered from the scene by agents from the South Carolina State Law Enforcement Division.
Consistent with all officer-involved shootings, the South Carolina State Law Enforcement Division, along with the 13th Circuit Solicitor's Office, will continue to investigate the facts, conduct interviews, and analyze evidence to determine whether the deputy's actions were within the scope of the law. In a separate and internal investigation, the GCSO Office of Professional Standards will investigate to determine whether the deputy's actions were consistent with the strict guidelines and standards set forth in the Sheriff's Office policy. If you would like further information on the Sheriff's Office Use of Force policy, please visit our website at gcso.org and click on the Use of Force link found under the Resources tab. Thank you for taking the time to view this critical incident community briefing.
Okay, guys, leave your thoughts about this for the world, the Google Thought Police, and the Greenville County Sheriff's Office in the comments section below. I'll see you guys in the next heavily censored shadow ban video. This video is brought to you by today's featured shirts. The Beto Hates America shirt. Hell no, you're not taking my AR-15. And nobody needs an AR-15. Well, nobody needs a whiny little bitch either, yet here you are. And McDeath's. Eat fast, die young. Your purchase helps support content on this channel. The links are in the description. And while you're here, why not watch a couple more videos? I'll see you guys in the next heavily censored shadow ban video.